Hey Virgo, thanks for visiting. I'm sorry I was speaking so quickly there. I'm trying to speak really quickly. I'm trying to get these out as quickly as I can. But I have to remind myself to slow down. That's what I need to do. And yes, as always, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. I have a big something outside, a big van or something. It keeps bipping its horn every 5 seconds. So if that happens, I'm just going to try and concentrate. I know every single noise tries to, I can't concentrate very well when there's noise going on, but I will do my best. So yes, I've got everything ready. So let's start your reading for Virgo. So the first card you have your past is the King of Pentacles. Yes, I'm getting this feeling that you're on top of things, or you were on top of things at this time, and you just felt as if you were on top of your game or something like that, and it was like you weren't looking down on people, but it was like you were feeling a lot more content with yourself than you have been for a long time. You've been feeling a bit up and down with yourself, but at this time, you're feeling a lot more content with yourself. And yes, I hope this makes sense, but I'm just seeing I'm seeing a different level. I'm seeing different levels, and you're on an upper level, if that makes sense. And I'm seeing people having conversations around you, trivial kind of conversations, or they felt trivial to you, or they sounded trivial, or even silly, something like that. So they're having these conversations about silly things. Maybe they're talking about, oh, I had this in my sandwich, or something stupid. And you were on a higher level than that. You wanted to talk about maybe art, politics, interesting things happening in the world, spiritual things, all sorts of much deeper things than that. You're on a deeper level, but a higher level. And I'm not saying you would you didn't think you were better than anyone else. It wasn't like you were arrogant, but you weren't joining in on these conversations or this conversation. You were just observing people. And yes, you were on a different level at this time intellectually. And no, again, I'm not saying you're arrogant. You weren't thinking, oh, I'm better than them. It was just like you couldn't really contribute to the conversation, because it was like, I just can't really join in on this. It just doesn't interest me at all. It's like that kind of feeling. Yeah, you were just feeling like that, and you weren't saying anything. You weren't saying, oh, I'm above you, or you weren't like that. You weren't arrogant, but you're just feeling like that inside. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your past is the Nine of Pentacles. So yes, money. Of course, you've got these two. King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, money. So money was on your mind definitely with these two cards here. And I'm seeing savings. There goes that beeping horn again. I'm going to ignore it. I'm seeing savings, and I'm seeing yes, planning for your future as well. But slow planning, slow saving, slow planning. This is going to take time. You knew this was going to take time. At this time, you can't see that on camera. I'm hiding it with another card, but at the bottom of this Nine of Pentacles card there's a snail. Right at the bottom there's a snail going along, so that's why I'm thinking about slowness, things happening slowly. They're happening, money's building up, things are building up, but they're going slowly. They're happening slowly. You were patient at this time as well. And also seeing that you're building up yourself, building up your confidence. And this is really fantastic. You already had some confidence, quite a lot of confidence in the King of Pentacles, and you're building that up even more at this time. And I'm seeing for single people, I'm seeing that, yes, you used to feel that you needed someone else to make you feel fulfilled in a way. Not totally, but you felt that you needed this person. It was like you had an empty space if someone wasn't there next to you. But you didn't feel like this anymore. You felt a lot stronger by yourself. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, I'm also seeing, the other thing I'm seeing is that someone else could be watching you. Someone could be watching you on social media at this time. I'm not seeing a creepy stalker or anything like that. And I've seen this in so many readings this week, people looking at people on social media. It must be a thing that's happening at the moment, I don't know. But this person was doing this, they were looking at you on social media, because I'm seeing this woman. If you look at this woman in this card, she looks like she's posing a bit like a selfie. And I'm not saying you're posing, I'm not saying that's what you're like, but people are noticing you. They might be noticing, oh, this person's going out to dinner, this person's going away here, or they're doing this fun thing, or they look great at the moment, or it's like people are noticing you positively. They're seeing you as successful or doing something good or interesting. They're really interested in you. Someone is anyway. So the last card you have your past is the Six of Wands. So yes, I'm seeing you feeling supported. You were feeling supported in something. And I'm seeing maybe there was a project or an event or something like that, and you're working on this project, you're working on this event. So it was quite a big thing, quite an important thing for you. I'm seeing you coming together with other people to kind of work on this project, or talk about this project, or organize it, or something like that. And you're also leading, you're also helping other people. So maybe you weren't like the leader of the whole project, but you kind of fell into this role. So it's like people were asking you questions, asking for your leadership, asking for your advice, and you kind of took charge in a lot of ways, and you're kind of, okay, let's do this. You're making decisions. So it was like you became a natural leader in this thing. And you're actually really proud of how this went, and you did, because you were getting so much confidence before this, that this confidence helped you to do this, helped you to lead, and helped you to advise people. This was a success, that's what I'm seeing. But you're also really tired after this. You're really exhausted. You were relieved. I'm seeing relief, but I'm seeing exhaustion as well. That's what I'm seeing with that. The first card you have your present is the Ace of Wands. This is such a fantastic reading. This is a beautiful reading. Yes, you're feeling really optimistic at this time. You're feeling really enthusiastic at this time, and with this confidence behind you, and now this enthusiasm and the Ace of Wands, this is just so powerful. Really, really powerful for you. So this is a fantastic time for you to be doing this planning that you were doing. This might accelerate, the savings might accelerate, the work you're doing on yourself and your confidence will probably accelerate at this time and go a lot faster for you. You have a much better vision of what you want to do, I'm seeing, and what you want to achieve at this time. It's very, very clear to you. And I'm also seeing things starting to happen very quickly for you at this time in other areas. And I'm seeing that probably people will come into you quickly. Now, it might be someone who's interested in you romantically, might be someone who's interested in your work or just admires you in some way, might be this person who's been watching you on social media. But I am seeing people coming in quickly for you now. You're going to notice a lot of things, changes happening very quickly. The next card you have your present is the Two of Cups. Yes, someone coming in for you. So yes, I'm definitely seeing someone's thinking about you at this time, and maybe they were even looking at you. Maybe it was this person looking at you on social media, thinking about you. You're definitely on someone's mind. And I'm not seeing this as an ex. It might be an ex. I'm seeing an ex was definitely thinking about you, but I'm seeing someone else as well, and I'm a little bit confused because I'm seeing romantic interest and I'm seeing work interest. So I'm not sure if these are two separate people that are interested in you at this time, or whether it's someone through work who's interested in you. So it could be either. Could be a separate person, could be the same person. That's what I'm seeing. I'm a little bit confused. It isn't clear who is who, or whether they're separate people or the same person. Because I'm seeing someone who could be wanting to work with you on something, or something to do with business or a project, and they might want to exchange information with you or help each other out. Maybe you want to help them with something money-wise or business-wise, and maybe they want to help you as well. Or maybe it's ideas, exchange in information. I'm seeing definitely something like that. Maybe having a meeting with them or something like that. I'm looking at this. Why I'm thinking this is I'm looking at this caduceus with these two snakes above the Two Cups, and today that's a symbol of health. When you see the symbol of a pharmacy and you see the two snakes, it's like a symbol of health these days, or a doctor or something like that. But at this time, in medieval times, and in ancient Greece and places like that, times like that, not places like that, well, places and times like that, it used to represent an exchange. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an exchange of ideas between these two people. And yes, if this person does approach you, their intentions are very good. They want a mutual positivity. They want to be helped and they want to help you. So it's like a me help you, you help me kind of situation, and it's good. This will be good for you. I'm seeing positivity around this. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your present is the Empress. So I'm seeing this is about yes, this is about this person from your past. I'm seeing this could be about this person who was in your last reading, this person that was thinking about you. I'm getting this. This is all coming back again. This person has had heartbreak, some sort of very bad problem going on in life, and this is still going at this time. It might be over now, but they're still kind of reeling for it, or reeling from it, I should say, or upset by whatever's happened to them. Because I'm seeing in the Empress that what they're trying to do is they're trying to just take care of themselves. They're trying to nurse their wounds in a way, sit down and rest on the sofa and just take care of themselves. That's what I'm seeing they're doing. They were really hurt. They were really feeling really hurt, and at this time though they were they're just taking care of themselves, and their emotions were going up and down as well. They were just resting, they were just trying to take care of themselves, pamper themselves, look after themselves, do nice things for themselves. And yes, they're still going to be going through a lot of ups and downs, I'm seeing. But it's like, yes, they were nursing their wounds at this time. That's what I'm seeing there. And I'm sorry for all the noise going on around this place. I am in the noisiest place in the world, but yes, there we go again. The first card you have for your future is the Queen of Cups. Yes, I'm just seeing that you're going to have to be really, really patient with someone here. This is in your workplace. I'm seeing this could be something around your workplace, or a person in your workplace, or something like that. I'm seeing a very, very difficult person. This person's really impatient, and they get upset, they get angry, they're very oversensitive. If someone says, oh, maybe you should be doing that in a different way, they blow up and they get really upset. And they're very, very difficult, I'm seeing. And their impatience and this kind of sensitivity they have comes from their own lack of competence. They're not as good at their job as they'd like to be. And instead of asking for help, or admitting it, or saying, look, I do have some things to learn, maybe, I should, study more, or go and train more, or go and ask questions or something, they get really defensive and they're really upset. And this is ego driven. That's what I'm seeing with this person. So they'd never admit this. They'd never admit that they don't know how to do something properly, or they're behind in something, or they're not sure how to cope with something. Which, if they did, people would probably be very forgiving. They'd probably say, oh, well, I'll help you. This is what you do. But they don't act like that. They get really upset. They get really defensive all the time. And it's really difficult to deal with. And of course, then people don't want to help them because they're acting like that. They act really rudely, or yell, or carry on. And then people think, well, I don't really want to help this person now. I would have, but now I don't want to. So they're really bringing all these things on themselves, really. But I'm seeing you're going to have to be patient with this person, and you're going to have to be patient. And Virgo is a patient sign. You are patient anyway, but also you've got this thing that, maybe this is in the workplace, so you have to make sure that you're not acting crazy yourself. You might have people watching you, you might have customers watching you, or you might have bosses watching you or something, and you just don't want to make a bad impression, so you have to be very patient with this person. You're going to handle this person well, but this person's very, very difficult. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have for your future is Justice. So yes, here, cause and effect, cause and effect. This is this person. I'm seeing this is about this person in the Empress card, and they're still going to be trying to take care of themselves. They're looking after themselves. They're still kind of reeling. It's like, they're recovering in a way. And they're going to be feeling really down still after this heartbreak. They're just taking care of themselves. What I'm seeing here is that they brought this heartbreak on themselves for some reason. Again, another person who brings things on themselves. That's what's happened. And I'm not sure how it happened, but they did. It was something they did, or something that happened. And they know this. I think they know this. And yes, I hope this makes sense, but I'm seeing that they could be, this could be your ex. They could be comparing this person who hurt them to you, actually. That's what I'm seeing there. Okay, don't be angry, that's what I'm seeing. They're thinking about everything at this time. They're going to be thinking about their past relationships, this person who hurt them. They're going to be thinking about you as well. They're looking back on everything that happened at this time. And yes, they're comparing the way you were with them to the way this person who hurt them was with them. But a lot of these things, they're feeling guilt as well. And all they need to do is just sit by themselves, contemplate all of this, and just make themselves feel a bit better. That's what they're doing at this time. So yes, the last card you have for your future is the Eight of Pentacles. Right, so I'm seeing this is a very simple thing. This is a very straightforward, this is like a domestic thing. This isn't a great big huge revelation. This is a small thing. it seems like a small thing, but it's actually a big thing, because I'm seeing around you, you have a lot of unfinished things, or you're going to at this time. You probably do now, if you do in your future. A lot of unfinished things, projects around your home, projects around your work, projects around all sorts of different things. Not just projects, little things like not returning people's emails, not returning phone calls. Maybe you painted a wall, you haven't finished painting it. Maybe there are things at work that you need to do. Things like that. There are all these little unfinished things that are going to be around you. And you're having this feeling, or you're going to be having this feeling of feeling really uneasy, because all of these things just aren't finished. And it sounds trivial, you know, go and paint a wall, go and clean your room, go and finish this. But actually, if you've done all of these little things, you do feel a lot better in yourself, and you're ready to move on to bigger things. So I'm seeing, just go around and just make a list even, and go around finishing all the unfinished things, or unfinished things I should say, and just cross them all off, and you will feel a lot better. Trust me, you will. You'll just have to trust me on that. Do it and see. Yeah, so Virgo, I hope this resonated, but as you know, general readings can't always resonate with everyone in the whole world. But if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or do both, and leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.